Hello everyone, now we will solve one more question from the same isometric view. Question says that isometric view of a cube of side 30 resting on the top of a rectangular slab of side this. So they are placed centrally. Now we will see there are two objects. First is a rectangular slab. What is a rectangular slab? We have discussed this in a separate question. A rectangle and a slab like this having dimensions 75 length, 50 width and 30 height, and on this a cube is resting and cube is having side 30. Cube is what? All sides 30. So what is the given condition? We have to place cube over this centrally. Okay, so how will we proceed? First we will make the rectangular slab and then we place the cube. In rectangular slab there are three parts. If I say base, surface and top. So base is a rectangle. First we will make the rectangle base, then height and then top rectangle. Okay, we have discussed this in a separate video. Same cube will have three surfaces: base, surface and top. Base is a square of 30, height is 30 and top is again a square of 30. So how to place them centrally? I'll tell you. First I will make this, how to make the rectangular slab. So very quickly I will make that because we have discussed these things in the separate video. So this is the point. First I am making the isometric axis. If you want to know how to make this rectangular slab, you can watch that video. It is having 75 by 50. This is the base. Now we will take the height. Again I'm telling you, if you are having any confusion how I'm making this, do watch that. I have explained each and everything over there. Please, you can refer that video. Now we have prepared the rectangular slab. I will make the dark portion later on. I will check which part will be visible after placing the second object. Now at the top of this rectangular slab we have to place the cube, but centrally. So what is the meaning of that? Let's say this is having this top. This is the top of rectangle and this is the base of cube. Now they should come like this is the center of cube and this is the center of rectangular slab. They should join. Okay, so how to make it join? First I will make the center point of this, then I will make this square about that center, equal side from the mid of the rectangle. So let's see, we have the 75, so we will find out the midpoint. So it will be exactly 37.5 in this point, and on this side 37.5. now this side is 50, so we will find out the midpoint, that is 25, and on this side also 25. Now we will join them. I have told you, do not find out the center by joining the corner points. In this you cannot find out the center point by joining the corner of the rectangle, because rectangle is having 90 degree, but here angle is 120 between the two sides of rectangle. So do not follow that method. Always find out the midpoint, join them. So I got this point as the center of the top of rectangle. I have to place the cube. Now cube is having 30 sides. So from this point, if I take 15, 15 on the 4 center lines, from this point 15 on this side, 15 on this side, 15 and then 15. Similarly on this side. Right, now from these 4 points parallel to the edges of rectangle, from this point parallel to this edge, 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 we will draw the sides, and automatically it will come the sides of cube. So I can draw any random length. Now here also I can draw the random length. Now how I am making the parallel line? Try to see. I have to mark the line from this point. Okay. Now what I'm taking the help of the lines which are already there in the scale. My scale is transparent one. This is the line which I have already drawn, and I put the scale, a line on the scale parallel to that edge, and I'm making the line. Same on this side. You can use these methods to take the exact parallel line. Now I am taking this drawn line, transparent scale through the scale, drawn line parallel, and I'm making the line like this. Similarly from this point, like this. So intersection of these 4 points, you are getting the base of the square, and then we can take the height, that is again 30. So from these 4 corners you have to take the height exactly parallel to z axis. How making the square, I have made the separate video. In this my main focus is that how to place an object centrally. You can follow the same method in any of the diagram. You can use the same method in any of the diagram where we have to place the object centrally. Always find out the midpoint and then divide the values on both sides. So from corner of 4 base edges, base corners, I am taking the height of cube. So I was having 4 corners, 1, 2, 3 and 4. So I have taken 4 verticals. Now I will join them. Now you can identify very easily which part will be dark, which part will be light. This edge, if I say cube, just try to imagine like a 3D object. This dark part, and dark part. So these 3 edges will be visible. Then this edge, you are not allowed to erase any of the line in isometric diagrams. Every line is your answer how we are making, but the main object must be dark. All other are the construction lines. They are helping you to make the main object. So this is the cube and it is placed over the rectangular slab. Now we will dark that part of the rectangle which is outside the cube, means which is not covered by the cube, like this, and up to this only, because the rest of the edge is covered by the cube. So same on this side, this edge only, right? And at the base you can see these 3 edges, and base of the rectangular slab also dark, like this, right? Then we will do the dimensioning. Now this is having this side. 3 dimensions will come for the rectangular slab. Extension lines parallel to the isometric axis. I have explained this also in dimensioning, how we give dimension to the isometric view. Dimension line parallel to object line, but extension line parallel to any of the axes. Here I have taken the extension line parallel to y axis. So this is the dimension 75 length, aligned system above the dimension line. These are parallel to y axis, sorry, x axis. Again dimension line, arrowhead, very thin, more in length, less in width. This is the dimension 50. Right, now we will give the height. This extension line parallel to y axis, dimension line parallel to object line, exactly vertical. This is having height 30. So these are the 3 dimensions for rectangle. Now for cube, you can give dimension on this side. Like this. Then height vertically upward. Height is parallel to z axis. Take care about the height. This will be the main mistake which you will do while drawing, how to take the height. And always draw the dimension outside the diagram. Do not make dimension inside. So take it out, then do dimensioning. Now here also we have to give dimension to this. Now here I can give the value like this, square 30, because it is 30 by 30, so no need to give 30 and again 30. You can give that also, either the symbol, or you can write SQ30. So in this way you can give the dimension, and below this you have to mention the category. Is it isometric view or projection? So this is isometric view, so you must write this below the diagram, because we are taking the actual dimensions, given dimension, to draw the diagram. So this is the solution.